Welcome to the Mulligan Menace. We are playing a Yuna Enchantments deck. This thing is a blast to play and watch. You're going to love this video for that. This is actually a modified list. I modified this one from a list I found on MTG Decks. The whole idea here is you've got these big bad enchantments up on top here that you can cast for free from your graveyard if Yuna is in play. And that's the whole basis of the deck. We do have a couple Caveros in as well because you can get back a Bahamut or a Knights of the Round just with the Mindbitten as well as a Yuna to trigger a lot of these things. So we'll kind of walk through the deck. We have 2 Does machines from the new set here. This allows you to mill 2 cards and draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Really good because you're looking to get as many cards in your graveyard as possible, and the ability for you to draw 2 cards can find those cards that enable you to get your creatures in play fast. We have Picklock Prankster, mill 4 cards, and put an instant or sorcery. Really nice because those instants and sorceries are the ones to you're using to put stuff in your graveyard and pull them back. So Bitter Triumph, obviously, great for removal. You're great early on card. You discard your big stuff that you don't want in your hand into your graveyard. Squirming Emergence. This is going to be one of the big cards in your deck here. And return to the battlefield, target non-land permanent card in your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. You can picture this. You get 4 cards in your graveyard just by playing that. Prankster, you're milling 4 cards. Already, that's 8 cards there. You discard to Triumph. Awaken allows you to mill as well. We got 4 of there. This destroys a permanent. It mills 3 cards and then has that last ability. You get to return a target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. Ideally, you are trying to find Mindbitten and if you have enough mana out, Yuna into your hand. Otherwise, if you need to fill your graveyard, you can pull back a Overlord and just cast that for the impending cost. So we have the 2 Mindbittens as well. I told you, you're trying to wake up. Whatever you need to do, it's going to be one of these 3 cards, possibly an Overlord. But that's what you're going to be looking for the Mindbitten Overlord, just to fill your graveyard. Really nice to play on turn 2 if they got nothing going on. And the ability to mill 4 cards is huge. Yuna, namesake of the deck, we have 3 of them in here. You really don't want to be over flooded with it, but you want to be able to have it at the right time. It stinks to have this just sitting by itself if you don't have these in your graveyard, but it works well in these numbers. Cloning a Shredder, such a fun card. I know I featured this before in a mono black deck, but this thing is huge in this deck because the nice thing about it is you do not have to cast it for 6 because you're cheating it into play either through Yuna or Squirming Emergence is a good way to get that into play. If you can clone a Shredder into something like a Knights of the Round, it just goes nuts. Same thing with Bahamut. Every turn you get another Bahamut, which means you are destroying everything with that, which is just nuts. We do have as well 2 of the last Ronin. That's a new card as well. You're not going to be rarely ever casting this for the 6, but it does destroy all creatures. So if they do go wide and you need to get rid of creatures, this is the way to do it. You also mill 4 cards, and when you do, return the target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So do not feel bad dropping a Yuna to cast the Ronin, which then kills Yuna, because the very next turn you can get Yuna back and you can recast it. So that's a good way to do that. Knights of the Round, just indestructible, creates a ton of tokens, just a good target for Mindbitten. Bahamut, this is the beast, destroys a lot of things. Can get up to card draw if they even last that long. Otherwise, it's a 9/9 flyer. Just a fantastic card. Whole slew of different lands to hit your mana. Swamp, Hallowed Fountain, Godless Shrine, Watery Grave, Overgrown Tomb, Temple Garden, Breeding Pool, Multiversal Passage, Starting Towns. A lot of the shock lands that are in here because you need to hit the right colors at the right time, especially to cast Unwaken. So watch your mana as you're dropping it to make sure that you have the right mana at the right time and you're turning on the passage for the right color so you have all 3 available on turn 3. But otherwise, this deck is fantastic. It's a fun one to play. It just has big swings, very consistent. You're going to enjoy this video. But first, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and if you could, I'd appreciate it if you could comment as well how you like different decks like this or what you'd like to see in the future. I appreciate those comments. And let's get into the gameplay. All right, we go first on this one. We do have some removal. Just have to have a way to pitch the Bahamut down, and we have a Yuna. Let's try it. Got 4 lands, so we'll be able to get up to what we all need here. I think we're gonna get this down. Toka. Alright, we gotta get rid of the Toka, because that's gonna stop us from... Well, that's returning, not casting. I mean, we might as well, because we'll be able to mill with this as also, so... Let's go here. Take a little damage. See if we mill something good. Unfortunately, we didn't. I mean, there's something to be said about us grabbing the Overlord, because that would give a better mill. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do here. Pay 2 life. And we could just Yuna next turn as well. We're going to hopefully find some or mill something here. And I don't have that. I only doing this for the mill, so I don't care that that dies. And we can grab the Cavero. Because we can get even Yuna back, too. Discard a card. Yeah, we'll discard that one. We don't want the Yuna, but we'll take the land. And we'll grab the Yuna. And we will put the Garden into Plate's house. Probably should have done Godless Shrine. But we're going to grab the Owner. And that's going to go after our Bahamut. And we're going to be in pretty good shape because we're getting Bahamuts every turn now. Alright, Telkite. That's the best you can do. GG's. Alright. We got 3 land, 2 starting towns. A Bitter Triumph to discard the Knights of the Round. We just need to get 4 mana and we can get this out. Otherwise, we also have an Emergence here if we can get enough in our graveyard. Let's keep this. Bitter Triumph will allow us to kill off anything, any big threats. Hopefully they'll have creatures that we can target with it. We will go with the tapped land on turn 1. Okay, we're playing against black. Short of them being discard, they should have creatures. Both of these are very good targets to discard. Just hope they don't go after our creature. Mind Bitten, that is. Bandit's Talent, that works for us. Bahamut is probably a better one. This is indestructible. Let's go for that one. They are discard though, so we still need to find targets. And we gotta somehow keep Mind Bitten in our hand, that is. As well as getting one more land. They force a discard, we'll just get rid of Bahamut. Can take over the game pretty quickly. They might have Day of the Black Sun, but that only takes so many. And then the next turn we get another 3. Although Day of Black Sun, I guess Day of Black Sun never will get high enough to get the Summon of Knights of the Round, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, what are you doing here, buddy? We did get our 4th mana, but it's tapped. Did they disconnect? Not liking what we're playing? Realizing they can't defeat the indestructible? Oh, there they are. Only Annex. Alright, we are fine with that. We're gonna go after the summon here. See what he does here. Does he do a sweep? He'd have to have Day of the Black Sun, most likely. Alright. That's a GG. Alright, let's start this one. We do go first. We need to draw a land, though. We have the Does Machines, which will be nice. We'll keep it. I guess it really doesn't matter which one we go for here. Headliner. Man, we're going to be taking some damage next turn. And this turn, possibly. Is it worth this? I think it is. We discard 2 cards. Sharpshooter. And we're going to want to kill that sharpshooter. Taking a lot of damage off of these lands, unfortunately. We can get a lot in our graveyard. We're already up to 4. We got to get up to 9, though. We do have the Awaken and the Overlord to get there. I guess we could also do a Prankster. Oof. Okay, Voice of Victory I think we got to go after. We got another Awaken. Ooh, 2 Yunas. We can get Yuna out, can't we? That worked out pretty good. We can destroy all creatures. That might be actually the play we do here. That'd be a little awkward, but I guess the Bahamut might actually be the play here. Because we can block everything. We want to get rid of that one. And then she can get back another Bahamut. Ooh. Yep. That's quite a bit of damage to us. We are going to kill his Oger. Alright. GG's. Alright, we go first here. We got 3 lands. We got the Awaken Undead as well as a Squirming Emergence. We can do some work here between those two. So we'll keep this. Start with a tapped Watery Grave. That could be blue or black. And then we need this to come out as green, I guess. Green. 2 life. Cast this. See if we mill something good. Shredder. We need to get more stuff in the yard, and we have to get something in the yard to actually go for that. But fortunately, this will allow us to discard Headliner. Ooh, that's pretty good. That means next turn we can get the Bahamut back with the Shredder. Little we take a little more damage if we then doing the Awaken there. We discard 1, 2, we're up to 6. Squirming is live next turn. Okay. Well, that's going to do some damage. Let's see if he sacrifices. He does it. Okay. But we are going to kill the fabled soldier here. We'll get the cloning Shredder. Well, for the Knight's not bad, but I'm almost thinking this is better because of the triggers. So this makes it pretty tough for him because we're going to get another one next turn. We're just going to kill that. Block here. And we also have another kill spell if we want to use it. All right, GG's. All right, we go first here. Hopefully we can find some way to pull stuff back from the yard. Do the Godless Shrine to start with. We'll do green probably for the passage. Put this down right away. Didn't hit anything good. In fact, we didn't, yeah, we're not doing too hot here. We discard 2. Let's do that. So we can get Yuna back. We can get Bahamut out. Just need to find 1 card. Ooh, that's a good one for them. Need to get rid of that Voice of Victory. Rolling Shredder's good, but we can't get that out fast enough. I don't have any artifacts I'm going to be returning. I mean, nah, I guess we don't want the life loss. We're going to take a lot of damage here. Oh, that's really bad. We need a Squirming Emergence, and even then I think we're screwed. Yeah, that's just too much damage. We just couldn't find our cards in time. All right, we go first. We do have this, which is fantastic. Last Ronin. Prankster can help. We got a lot of stuff to get stuff in our yard. We just need to find something to pull it back. We'll keep it. We're gonna do black on the passage, probably. Overgrown too. Okay, 2. We're just gonna do this. Try to find what we. Hey, we found it. Now to find a way to pitch some of these cards. Dub. We can kill that next turn. We found a way to pitch. That's good. We'll do 2 life. Get this out. Kill the Badger Mole. Next thing, we can even Bitter Triumph to get the last Ronin out, and then sweep his... Or Bitter Triumph, drop last Ronin, and get it out if we really wanted to. Ooh, that's pretty good too. It's up to 5. And get a Yuya back. We don't have anything in there yet, so we're going to probably Bitter Triumph. And then get back Yuya next. Or Bitter Triumph, the Bahamut, and then get back Yuya. We'll do black. Just in case we have to hard cast stuff. We're going to take care of this now so they don't have a trick. Start a card. Just get this out. Then we discard 2. Discard. Discard. I kind of want to keep one in my hand, actually. What did we put? Oh, we put a knight in there? It's not the worst. Let's do that. We have enough for Yuya. Or sorry, Yuna. We just have 4 lands. Okay, that's fine. We didn't need that anyways. Okay. You know, maybe just because so to stop them from going crazy, I think, it's, as crazy as it sounds, I think we're just going to get the sweep down. Which is okay, because we got another Squirming as well. Okay. That is okay with me. Because we got another emergence. Ooh, that's good too. I think we just her. We'll get Bahamut out. Kill his Hydra. And we're set up pretty good here. Ooh. Man, that's dying next turn. He's gonna get 2 creatures here. We're gonna destroy that one. We can attack alone and this gets lifelink, which is nice. Tree control attacks alone this turn. Okay, never mind. GG's. Alright. We go first here. We do have 3 land. We got the Awakens, which is really good, as well as the Overlord. Which really fuels the yard for Yuna. Keep. Breeding Pool tapped, and then we can turn to Overlord. Take no damage on that. 1 swamp. Alright, that's pretty good. We'll leave that there. And kill whatever they have next. We just gotta make sure we drop this on green or blue. Probably do it on blue in case we need to double cast that. Blue. We'll pay 2 life. We'll destroy this so they can't ramp. It looks like they're playing Mono Black Lucan. This is going to hurt them quite a bit. We'd use this to try to find our solution if we have nothing to kill next turn. Obviously, we're trying to find our Squirming Emergence. Yeah, we'll discard a Yuna. Turn that on, okay. Ooh, lots of stuff there. Maybe we'll do the... I'm not really all that concerned with this one right now. Maybe we just do the Picklock. Well, that was unfortunate. We're going to hurt if they force us to discard both of these. We're trying to find a land next turn so we can cast Yuna. Okay, that's even worse. We can kill off his talent so we won't take damage. We can discard a Yuna. God, we have nothing great to discard here. We'll just do this because we can go after the talent. And then we also have the mill 3 cards. Don't want to lose this Yuna if we get a land. We can pull back and awaken. Okay, talent. He's going to have another discard, I think. Yep. That was really good for them. This out. They have a sweep. We haven't found a land, though, for our 5th land. We really need that for Yuna. Okay, Viper, that's pretty strong. We can pitch that. Lose 0 life. I think we just leave this back to kill the Viper. Hope they don't force us to discard Yuna. Okay, they're not up to Bandit's talent. Yep. Yeah, we're just short on land. I mean, they've technically dropped 6 lands because they bounced one of theirs. And we're stuck on 4. Well, they'll start drawing next turn. We're going to take quite a bit of damage here if they fire these up. Well, they fired 1 up. They got 2 of them going. Well, we are definitely going to double block this one. Maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe we should have attacked it and got a creature back. Bitter Triumph. Yeah, we're dead next turn. GG's. Alright, opponent goes first in this one. We will keep this. Ooh, that's a decent one to get rid of. Tapped. So we can Bitter Triumph the Yuna and start milling other stuff. Bitter Triumph that. The Yuna. Now we're gonna need to do instants on these. I guess we can awaken the honor here if we need to. This is probably going to be better. Okay. They're dredging as well. They got a Bahamut in the yard, which is a little... Look at this! We're playing a similar deck. They got 2 Zombifies pitched. Ouch. Well, we're going to save the Awaken, I think. Put that in and do the... Free the Fae. We can get a Yuna back. Very similar in nature. We'll do tapped. We will get the Yuna back. And we're going to get the Balemurk. We'll get more stuff in our yard. Oh, that's pretty good. Cavero in our hand, just in case we can get rid of the Yuna. They got a Yuna of their own. They're going to sweep. They are. Okay, we can destroy that. How do we want to handle this? We could just destroy that. They might have a hard time casting Yuna again. How'd they get Yuna out that time? Did they just hard cast it? I think they did. If we do Yuna, what do we get back? Nothing amazing. Yeah, let's just do this because we get the mill too. Or mill 3 on next turn, I should say. Let's get rid of that just so they don't got any shenanigans. We don't want them getting their Yuna back. Okay. That doesn't bother us one bit. There's a Triumph. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay. Well, let's do this. Hopefully he can't kill her. Let's go for the Knights of the Round. It's going to hard cast the sweep, but that's fine. Knights of the Round hangs around. Discard a card. I think it's that one. We can get a Cavero back. Enter tap. We'll have Yuna come out. Hold on here. We can have their graveyard come back too. Let's do the Bahamut because we can destroy. Back in. They need a Yuna, is what they really need. They have another last Ronin. It's fine. We can destroy that one as well. Do this, see if we can find something. There we go. We just grab that. We got one of their own. They're gonna grab another sweep. I think they almost have to do the sweep. Well, they're going to go to their house. Okay. They don't want to sweep. We can Yuna. For the last Ronin. Let's do that. Well, first we'll attack in. Actually, we can Bitter Triumph. Maybe that wasn't so smart because of the Yuna. They're down to 1 card, though. I'm fine with losing life here. Okay, he's wanting to exile graveyards. We'll decline and take 3. Like, he wants to exile our graveyard, but our Yuna will help stop that. Okay, is he going to sweep here? Okay, he is. Alright, and this is dead. Doing it Bahamut. I think that's probably the play. This is an interesting mirror matchup here. Oh, shoot. I did not want that. That's okay. We can get... We need to destroy... We need a way to destroy that. That was a big screw up on my part. I thought I was targeting with Yuna. Yeah, this is a huge screw up on my part. Ooh, cloning a Shredder is interesting. There's just nothing... Well... Nothing great to grab. Okay, Yuna helps him get his stuff back. A creature card from your graveyard to your hand. This just exiles graveyards. Yeah. They exile our graveyard, and then we discard this, and then get it back next turn. That's not the worst. All right. Well, that's the next turn. I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a cloning a Shredder there. Okay. Too bad we can't discard. We'll attack in. End turn. You can destroy. We'll save the cloning. Hopefully they just got a dead card. Yep. That was pretty good for us. Don't want the creature back. We can grab the land back. That's fine. Probably should have just kept it there. Attack in. We'll get the cloning a Shredder. We'll get the Bahamut. Start doing some damage. We'll remove one of his dredgers. We even have a Balemurk turned on. So he has to find the sweeper here. And even then, the cloning Shredder will beat him out. We could have changed a couple plays here and still, or done a lot better. Let's see here what he pulls back with that. There's the sweeper. The cloning a Shredder just hits it again. That one killed him. Get Yuna. Yuna out. Get an Overlord. Decline, we'll keep that there. He has to have another sweeper. Oh, he's got it! This is nuts! Yuna's off the top. Is that his last one finally, or no? 1, 2, 3, no. Yeah, I mean, this just kills their... Yeah, GG's. What a crazy final game that was, the mirror match. That was fun. Definitely could have played it better, but this was was just nuts. Cloning of Shredder on the Bahamut, just insane. This deck went kind of bonkers. I really enjoyed this thing. Even having the additional Mind Bittens in here. So this was a modified version, obviously. I modified it by adding the Mind Bittens in here since we're already running blue and black. The ability to pull out the Knights of Round or a Bahamut just out of anywhere, as well as a Yuna, is huge on turn 4. So that really is a big addition to this deck. But all in all, what a fun deck. Very consistent as well. Yeah, if you got the cards, definitely try playing this one. It is a blast to play. Please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment below if you like seeing some of these unique and different builds. All right, have a fantastic day.